Hi, this is Karthik from Smart Dev Coder. In this video, I am going to explain you about the Android image view. If you are a beginner or you have some experience in Android development, you may came across a view called image view, which is basically used for showing or displaying an image in your Android app. And now we will see the ways, how many ways you can display or you can show the image in your Android image view. The first one is the displaying a drawable resource, that is the image file will be in the res folder. For example, if you open the Android Studio here, there is a res folder here, directory name which is the res. Inside that you will have a drawable folder. Inside this drawable we can place our images and display them. Okay, then another one is displaying an image from a URL. Okay, if you have a link of the image from the internet or your website, you can display the image using that URL. For that, mainly two libraries are used, that is the first one is the Glide and second one is the Picasso. Okay, but I prefer Glide, but I will show you both the ways how to display the images. Then third one is the displaying as a bitmap and displaying an image from the assets folder. Okay, even the assets folder also will be in the Android project itself, but you need to create mandatorily. It will not be auto created while creating the project. Okay, but I will show them mainly these things: displaying it drawable resources and displaying an image from URL using Glide and Picasso, because these are the most useful things and practically used in the common Android development procedures. So let's begin the process. Before moving further, if you want more videos like this, do subscribe to my channel and also share with your friends if you think my videos are helpful and your friends may learn something from these videos. Okay, let's get started. And here you can see this is my Android project which I am using as app examples. Project name is app examples. So what we will do is we will create an image view here. Before doing that, I will first connect my device to show you the okay. Now you can see my Android device here, my screen here, and now inside this linear layout I'm creating an image view. So image view, and I will give the width as match parent and height as wrap content. But these two are independent to your needs, so you need to use the width and height as per your requirement. Now I will give the ID also here, ID IV example. You can give any ID. As I am showing an example here, I am using the ID as IV underscore example. Now what we have to do is we have to place an image. So I have downloaded a logo here. Just I will copy this one and I need to paste inside the drawable folder here. Right click and paste, and make sure that here it is ended with a drawable only. Then press on OK. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to use a property of the image view called src, that is source at drawable and we have got the prompt here, that is my underscore logo. Enter it. Now you can see the image from the resource folder has been displayed here. If you want to change the height and width, you can experiment here, like 500 dp and height as 200 dp. Okay, but you can see in the here it is going out of the screen because our screen width is not 500 dp. So you have to take care of these things also. If your image is small enough, then you can just use wrap content and wrap content. And if you want to use some padding, that is, here you can see it is very near to the margins. For that, what you have to do is you can use a padding of 20 dp. Now you can see the logo has come inside the, it is far away from the margins. Okay, this is called padding, but actual width is up to here, but the inside the content inside the image is reduced to 200 dp, that is 220 dp of the padding. Okay, if you want to adjust any one side, you can use padding right only, okay, or padding left, padding bottom, like that. But I want this padding all the four sides. You can just give that it as padding. The same way you can also use as margin. Like this, you can see, now you can see the border of the image is 20 dp far from the edges. This is called margin. But whereas a padding is from inside. Okay, from the inside, the width and breadth, the image will be adjusted. That is the difference between the padding and layout margin. Okay, so now this is the one way of displaying a resource, drawable resource. Now we will run the app and show how it looks in the mobile screen. I have connected my mobile screen here and it is mirrored here, and we will wait for a few seconds for the process to be completed. Okay, now it is launching the app on screen and it is installed successfully. Now you can see the mobile screen here, and you can see the image, how beautiful it is displayed here. Now the second method is displaying an image from URL. Okay, for that first we will use glide. So you can see the glide library here. If you want to know more about the glide library, you can go to the GitHub and find out. For now we need to add dependency. For that, go to the build.gradle. Okay, then inside the dependencies here you need to add glide library, and you can see the version may differ when you are trying to add this, because at the time of recording this video this was the version, but for any version the code will be the same. Okay, now after adding any dependency, we need to sync the project. Click on the sync now here. Okay, the project sync has been completed. The next thing what you have to do is you have to go to the Android manifest.xml and you need to add permission of internet. Okay, because as we are going to load the image using URL, we need to give permission for that. Okay, this one. Then next thing is you need to add clear text traffic. Okay, and set it to true. Okay, after this go to your activity, whatever the activity you are using, or you want to display the image. Okay, for me this is my main activity file where I want to display image in the activity main.xml file. This layout is inflated, that is as set content view in the main activity file. So here what you have to do is go to, we need to create first an variable for image view iv example is equal to find view by id r dot id dot, and if you remember we have given our image view as id as iv example. Okay, now I will, so when I type iv it automatically prompts there, then close the variable. Now for the glide we need to initiate it, glide dot with this dot load. For now I will make it as a quote, double quotes, then we will replace with the actual link. Okay, dot into, and we are telling glide that you glide with, we are by this line we are initiating it. In this line we are telling the glide to load which URL to load, and in this line into which view, into which image view we want to load. For that iv underscore example, this is our image view. Okay, press semicolon. Okay, now we will open the browser. And I am searching for Android wallpaper, some images. Okay, then go to images here and I am selecting this one. Now what I am doing is I will copy this image address. Let's see it is copied correctly or not. Okay, actually image address should not be like this. We will open the image. Now we will copy the image address here again. Okay, now we will got in correct format, and we will go to the Android Studio, and inside this double quotes we will paste our link. Okay, see here what I am doing, we already loaded an image from the resource folder, that is drawable folder, from the layout itself. Again we are telling it to load from the URL here. So what it will do is, though we have given the order here to load the my logo from the resource folder, but it overrides as we have mentioned. Again we have given it a command, that is code to load image from the URL. So this will be executed even though it is already executed, already we have given in the XML file. So now we will run the app. and see whether it works or not. Okay, now the app is going to launch and we'll see what will happen. See, now we got our wallpaper which we copied the link from the internet instead of the my logo icon which is previously loaded from the resource folder. In the same way, here also, for this also we can adjust the width and height, like match parent and match parent. We'll see what will happen. And I will remove this margin and padding, and we will run the app again. See, even though we have given its match parent and match parent, it is loaded as per the aspect ratio of the image, because this glide is handling it. Okay, so this is how we can load an image using glide. See, in case when this image is not available, that is somehow we have deleted or some server is down, glide is unable to load this image. So then in that cases, how we can handle the error? It is simply, after the load you need to add one more function called apply new request options dot error, and inside that you can declare the image which we want to. I will load the my logo only here also. So now what I will do is I will make this URL that is incompatible by adding some random number to this URL, so that this link will not work. So glide will be have a problem in displaying this image. Now we will run the code and see what will happen. See, as image is not available, it is again loaded my logo. Okay, so this is how you can handle the errors when the loading images in glide. One more thing is, the glide basically uses cache by default. Let's see now. What I will do is I will turn off the internet. Okay, now there is no access to internet in my device. Now we will run the code again. See, even there is no internet available, still the image is loaded, because the glide has default cache method. When it loads an image once, that is, it only looks for the URL. Okay, if the URL does not change, it will not gives you any error, because it's already previously loaded that image. It stores it in cache and it will load again whenever there is no internet. Okay, so this is how we can perform this with glide. Now we will comment out this one by Control Shift and /. Now we will deal with the Picasso. For Picasso, you need to go to again to build.gradle and add the dependency of the Picasso library. Then click on sync now. For your reference purpose, I will upload this project to GitHub and make it available for you. You can get access to it from there. Okay, so now our project has synced successfully. Now again we will go to main activity. We already declared a variable for our image view. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to do the same thing as we done with glide, that is we have to initiate the Picasso. There we used with, in Picasso we use get. Okay, then dot load. So for both the things everything is same, except for example I will copy this one entirely, I will paste it here. We need to do only simple thing Picasso, and in place of with we need to use get. So now you can see and this one is apply is not available for Picasso. Okay, now we will change the one more image. Instead of that we will use another image. Okay, copy the image address and we will replace this with then we will run the app again. See, for anything, even for the glide or Picasso, adding the internet permission and also use clear text traffic to true, these two are mandatory steps you have to follow. Without that our app will not get any access to the internet. Now you can see it is displaying an empty because there is no internet connection here. So we'll turn on the Wi-Fi, we will run the app again. See, now the image is loaded perfectly. In our view using Picasso. In the Picasso also we will see how we can handle the error, same like the glide apply. For Picasso you just need to add just one line, that is error r dot drawable dot my logo. That's simple, very simple in Picasso than the glide. Now we will run it again. First, before that we will, what we will do, we will turn off the Wi-Fi. Now we will run the code. See, you can see as we are disconnected from the internet, still the app is loading because Picasso also support this catching method, same like glide. So what we will do, we will make some random text to the URL so that the URL will not work. And there is no internet. In both the cases it cannot show. So now you can see it is loading the error message. Okay, Android as we declared here. In the same way we can, one more thing I want to tell is we can load this my logo from the resources folder, not only from the XML, we can also do it from the Java also. So for that what I will do is I will create a 3 buttons here: relative layout, match parent, and wrap content. So inside relative layout I will do one thing. I will make it in linear layout only and make the orientation to horizontal, and I will add 3 buttons here. Button, wrap content, and add the text to it. Android text, it is resources. Okay, then we'll add ID to it. Button res. Okay, button res. Next we'll copy this button, paste it and make it as button glide. Okay, and give the text as glide. Now we will paste this one again and make this as button Picasso and text to Picasso. Okay, but you can see we cannot, we are unable to see the buttons here because we have given it as match parent. Wrap content, I will do one thing, height to 300 dp. Okay, now we can see the buttons here, and what we'll do is gravity. We use a gravity here to center. Okay, so everything is center. Here also we will do one thing, gravity to center. Okay, now we'll also add some margin here, so margin top to 25 dp. Okay, now we'll call these buttons here button res, comma button glide, comma button Picasso. So we have declared the variables here. Now we have to initiate, but button res is equal to find view by id r dot id dot button res. Okay, now we will initiate another variable, button glide is equal to find view by id r dot id dot button glide. Next, button here I make it a brn. Okay, button Picasso is equal to find view by id r dot id dot button Picasso. So we have initiated all the 3 variables. It is showing error, no problem, when we run it will go. Next thing is we have to add click listeners for the button. So button res dot set on click listener new view dot on click listener. Okay, now we'll copy this thing 2 times. Okay, next is button glide. Next thing is button Picasso. So what we will do is we will cut this one, cut, Ctrl X, paste it here. Then we will cut this glide one and enter into button glide on click listener, and we will remove the comment here. Okay, as it is went to another inner class, we need to make it as main activity dot class. Okay, this will not work there. Next thing is we need to add code here. IV example dot set image drawable get resources dot get drawable or dot drawable dot my logo. So this is the code. Next thing is what we have to do, we have to go to activity main dot class dot xml file, and we have to remove this line here. Okay, now we will run the code and see what will happen. See, as it is giving error for main activity dot class also, we need to replace it with get application context. Okay, and we will run the code again, and if you remember, you can see now these errors for the initiating variables has gone. Okay, now what I will do, I will turn on the Wi-Fi here. Now you can see there is no image displayed because in XML file we removed the code src that displays image from the resource folder. So I will press resource button here. Now you can see the image has been loaded from the resources folder. Now I press glide. See, now the image from the URL using the glide is loaded, and in Picasso, when I click on Picasso, it is getting error because we did not change the URL here. And run it again. So this is resource folder, now this is glide, now this is Picasso. So all three things are working. You can see how fast it is. Now I will turn off the internet. See, now even the internet is turned off, the images from the glide and Picasso are still loading without any issues. So this is how you can load images and display into image view in Android. I hope this video is very useful for you. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos, and also tell your opinion in the comment section how you think my video is useful for you. Also give a thumbs up, also give a like to my video if you like it. Thank you. This is Karthik from Smart Dev Coder signing off.